The restaurant was dressed in red and gold, every table glowing under soft candlelight, heart-shaped balloons hovering near the ceiling. Valentine's Day was always like this, beautiful, loud, and cruel all at once. For Lily, it was just another long shift in an apron that had seen better days. She moved between tables with practiced smiles, balancing trays of wine and desserts meant for love she no longer believed in. Her phone vibrated in her pocket for the third time that evening. She didn't need to check it to know what it said. The message had already burned into her mind hours earlier. "I don't think tonight is a good idea. Let's cancel." She had typed back excuses, too busy, too tired, maybe another time. But the truth was simpler and harder to admit. She couldn't afford the date. Not the dress, not the cab, not even the embarrassment of sitting across from someone who might judge the cracks in her life. So she avoided it, like she avoided hope. "Table 7 needs their check," her manager snapped. Lily nodded and walked over, her eyes briefly catching the reflection of herself in the mirror behind the bar. Tired eyes, hair pulled back too tightly, lipstick faded hours ago. She looked nothing like the woman she'd imagined she would be at 26. As she turned, she nearly collided with a man holding a small girl on his hip. He apologized quickly, steadying her tray with surprising ease. "Sorry about that," he said, his voice calm and warm. "She likes to escape." The little girl giggled, wrapping her arms around his neck. Lily smiled despite herself. "No harm done," Lily replied. "She's adorable." "Thank you," he said. "I'm Noah, this is Emma." Emma waved enthusiastically, her cheeks flushed. Lily felt something soften in her chest. She couldn't remember the last time someone had looked at her without wanting something. They were seated at a corner table, slightly away from the romantic chaos. Lily noticed there was only one menu. "Just the two of you?" she asked. Noah nodded. "Just us." Lily hesitated. "Happy Valentine's Day." Noah smiled, but it wasn't the kind meant for romance. "We're making our own version of it." As Lily walked away, she felt his eyes linger, not in a way that made her uncomfortable but curious, observant, like he'd noticed something she'd worked hard to hide. Later, when she returned with their food, Emma was coloring on a napkin. Noah was helping her spell words. "You're a good dad," Lily said before she could stop herself. He looked up surprised, then he smiled softer this time. "I try." As the night wore on, Lily found herself checking on their table more than necessary. Noah asked about her day, her job, her favorite dessert. Simple questions, but he listened as if her answers mattered. When her shift finally ended, Lily untied her apron and checked her phone again. No new messages, just silence. She sighed, grabbing her coat. "Lily," Noah's voice stopped her. She turned. He stood there, Emma half asleep in his arms. "We were wondering," he said carefully, "if you'd like to sit with us for a few minutes. Emma insists Valentine's Day isn't over yet." Emma nodded solemnly. "You're nice, you should have cake." Lily laughed softly, something loosening inside her. "I don't know." "Please," Noah said, "no pressure." She sat. They shared a slice of chocolate cake, 3 forks dipping in. Emma fell asleep against Noah's shoulder, and the restaurant slowly emptied around them. "You looked like you were trying to disappear tonight," Noah said quietly. Lily froze. "I didn't mean." "No," he said gently. "I get it, I've been there." She met his eyes, and for the first time in a long while she didn't look away. By the time Lily walked home that night, the cold air felt different, lighter. She didn't know what tomorrow would bring, but for the first time she didn't dread it. The next morning, Lily woke to sunlight streaming through her small apartment window. Her phone buzzed on the nightstand. A message from an unknown number. "This is Noah. Emma says hello. She also says you owe her another slice of cake." Lily smiled, pressing the phone to her chest. Over the next few weeks, Noah became a gentle constant in her life. He'd stop by the restaurant on slower nights, sometimes just for coffee. Emma would run to Lily the moment she saw her, arms wide, as if Lily had always belonged. They talked about everything. Noah's late wife gone too soon. Lily's dreams postponed by responsibility. There was no rush, no expectations, just honesty. One rainy evening, Lily admitted the truth she'd never said out loud. "I almost didn't go on that Valentine's date because I was ashamed," she said, staring into her mug. "Ashamed of being broke, ashamed of not being more." Noah reached across the table, not touching her hand but close enough that she felt his warmth. "You showed up anyway," he said. "That counts for more than you know." Time passed. Lily saved money. She enrolled in night classes she'd once believed were impossible. Noah supported her quietly, proudly. He never tried to fix her life. He simply walked beside her. One evening, months later, Lily stood outside her apartment building in a new dress. Nothing fancy, just something she'd chosen because she liked it. Noah waited by his car, Emma holding a small bouquet of paper flowers. "For you," Emma said, "because you're family." Lily's eyes filled with tears. That night, as they drove toward a small diner lit with warm lights, Lily realized something profound. Love hadn't arrived with grand gestures or perfect timing. It had noticed her when she was trying to disappear. It had stayed. Valentine's Day came again the following year. Lily wasn't working that night. She was sitting across from Noah, Emma between them, laughter filling the air. And this time, she didn't try to avoid it.